Welcome into the latest edition of Extra Time. Thank you very much for your tweets. Ali with me, as is Stevie and Don. The picture you put up of one of your twins as Erling Haaland was fantastic, I thought, over the weekend.
It was a cracker, wasn't it?
Very good. Is he the favourite twin of the two? Obviously. Right then. Ali, how does it make... Stevie, you were part of many twins in your family, yes?
Yeah, I'm a twin, and my two big brothers are twins as well.
Did your parents have a favourite, like Don does?
No, we were not. We had normal parents, unlike Don and
Ali, how does it make any sense? How does this make any sense for Barcelona to look for Aguero this summer? Would he not fall into the same category as Luis Suarez, someone they were so desperate to get rid of that they ended up letting him go to a direct rival for absolutely nothing?
Well, with that sort of drama that you asked me the question, Dan, it doesn't make any sense. Barcelona, they have to stop planning for the short term, and they have to continue this movement they have of young players that has worked to some degree, and you have found some answers that I don't think you really thought you had. So Pedri has become a player. You're getting something out of Dembele. You're getting something out of Trincao. There's Ricky Puig. There's Mingueza. There is Ronald Araujo. There are things here that you want to build on. Sergio Aguero, as good as he has been, it's not something that you're going to build on long term. It's only a short-term answer.
Ali, is it in Real Madrid and Hazard's best interest to part ways with each other this summer after yet another injury to the Belgian?
Yep.
Well, yeah, I'm sure.
Yep.
Yes, but Hazard isn't going to go, oh, you know that nice contract, don't worry about that.
It's in the best interest of Real Madrid.
Yeah, of course.
Who brought this guy? Who made this decision?
Hazard, I would suggest maybe would have different ideas. Don, do you think that Luke Shaw is the most improved player this season?
Yeah, I think probably so, Dan. I think where he's come from since the Jose Mourinho days and what he's done to look after himself. I always questioned what Luke Shaw was like off the pitch. I don't think he lived his lifestyle in the right way, but my word, I've watched him this season. He looks fit, he looks sharp, he can do box-to-box runs for fun, and he's probably put himself in number one contention for that left-back spot for England.
Don, how much was it to do with Alex Telles coming in?
Maybe quite a lot, Dan. Good point. I think competition for places is always key. It just gives you a little jolt as a player. If you think a brand new signing's coming in like Telles, you think he's going to be the number one left back, it raises your game by probably 5 or 10%. Yeah, I think it's just the fitness levels that I'm watching Luke Shaw. He's so much better. As I said before, he's making late runs into the box now. He doesn't seem tired. Doesn't seem to take an age, getting back in position, and the game looks very comfortable for him at the moment.
This is going to sound derogatory, and I don't mean it to, Stevie. What does that tell you about Luke Shaw, that he needed somebody to come in to push him like this?
It's very hard to argue with that, Dan. I think it's probably the first thing that comes to your mind. The question is, what's going to happen to Luke Shaw if he picks up an injury and he's out for 3 or 4 weeks? Is he going to go back to the old Luke Shaw? Or is he going to have learned from what he's been doing wrong the first, 2 or 3 seasons at United? That'll be the real tester. Listen, it's very easy when you're playing well and you're fit and everything's working and you're ticking over nicely and you're winning games. The real test will come when he picks up an injury and misses 3 or 4 weeks, and then we'll see whether Luke Shaw has matured, has learned, or whether this is just a temporary fix.
Did you hear Don say that you made a good point, Dan?
Well, yes.
Oh, man.
Credit, Ali. Credit.
Hey.
Doesn't happen a lot.
You should be proud of yourself, Dan.
I was going to bring up something and I decided not to. In tribute to Paul Pogba's 28th birthday, should United and Juventus consider a Pogba for Ronaldo swap, Don? Who benefits more from this deal?
What? Where do these questions come from?
Our viewers, be careful.
I know, great question. That's one of the best questions we've ever had on this show. Man United are not even thinking taking Ronaldo. No chance. Not a chance. They are looking at Erling Haaland. They are looking at young players. And listen, Ronaldo I think is brilliant, but no big club's really going to take him now. I mean, I heard rumours that he might be going back to Real Madrid. I don't see that one happening. So Juve seem quite pleased, got a hat-trick at the weekend, he's bounced back, everything's good. Just let him enjoy his lifestyle at Juve.
Don, you're talking as if he's past it, gone.
No, he's not past it, but he's not going to take Man U to where they want to be, is he? You know, Ronaldo and Messi have been giants of the game for 15 years. You can't be expecting Messi to take Barcelona back to the very top on his own, and nor Ronaldo to take Juve back to the top on his own, or Man United. They're looking at the next generation, like Mbappe, like Erling Haaland.
They're not going to get them, though, Don.
They might get Haaland.
Not really. They had a chance to get him, missed out on it. That's it, done.
No, how do you know that? Let me tell you now, they missed out on Sancho, and they might have had a lucky escape there. If they go all in for Haaland, by the way, what a signing he would be for anyone.
Why would Erling Haaland go to Manchester United, Don?
Why wouldn't he? Because they're one of the biggest clubs in the world. Why?
Because they're not competitive.
Well, ask him that when they say, we'll pay you £300,000 a week. When Barcelona can't, when Real Madrid can't. Man City probably can, but I'm not sure he's Pep's sort of player. I think Pep would probably want someone like Harry Kane or Mbappe, someone technically a little bit more gifted. But Erling Haaland, if he comes on the market, everyone's trying to buy him.
Okay. All right. I was sort of going with the argument up until he said that Pep would turn down Erling Haaland. Because
I didn't say turn him. I didn't say turn him down.
Well, you say he's not his kind of player. I mean, are you kidding me? Who doesn't want to have Erling Haaland in their team?
No, I say that loosely. But if you try and imagine a striker that Guardiola wants to work with, what do you want? And I say this in a nice way, the madman that is Erling Haaland, because he just bulldozes everyone out of his way, and he's absolutely brilliant. He's just a new breed of centre forward. Or would Pep want a cultured centre forward like Harry Kane? I see Kane more of a fit for Pep. I see Haaland at Liverpool or Man United.
Oh, Liverpool are there, Stevie.
Hey! Liverpool, who may not have Champions League, by the way.
When it comes to transfer speculation, Dan's your man.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no reason why we need Gab McCarthy when we've got Dan, because he clearly has his finger on the pulse.
Haaland's not going to be staying at Dortmund next season, is he?
Haaland's not.
He's not.
Why would Haaland? Hold on, Dan. Dan, really? If somebody says to Haaland at Man United, by the way, you could be the next greatest superstar at Old Trafford to take us to a Premier League title and back into Europe. Well, you know, that could be the thing that sways it to become the man, instead of going and joining Man City or as you said, Liverpool or wherever, to go and be the kingpin at Old Trafford and take United back to the very top. That's the kind of thing that would sway a young man's head, if you ask me.
But if we're on that topic, Stevie, then Real Madrid or Barcelona are approaching you and saying, I'm going to make you the kingpin, that sways his head even more, doesn't it?
Well, the problem right now is, Dan, that we don't actually know whether they have the money to do that. Manchester United, I think, right now, from my limited knowledge, have money. And if Dortmund don't get into Europe and Haaland decides, you know what, I need to get away, then yes, every club might want them, but the ones that can afford them could be pretty slim.
There's the reason why Barca are trying to sign Gini Wijnaldum and maybe Sergio Aguero, because they're free transfers. They ain't got any money.
Well, yes, but they still have to pay them, Don. Free transfer doesn't mean you come in for give you a free kick.
Listen to that, Don. Listen to that tone. Listen to the tone of Thomas. Oh, Don, how stupid are you?
Daniel,
they have to pay them.
If you're listening, Daniel, my point is, Barca have got for free transfers. They can't afford £100 million Erling Haaland or £120 million Kylian Mbappe. So they're out the equation. Real Madrid are just absolutely skint, trying to sell everyone because they've got no money. And he ain't going to stay at Dortmund another year. So he's going to move somewhere.
He may be better off staying off in Dortmund for a year and allowing the market to normalize itself. And once the market regains the value of Erling Haaland and what it would be, then we're talking about a life-changing contract, much more so than it would be if he just jumps ship right now.
Pete is telling us to move on.
Oh, okay.
Don, what percentage do you give any English team of winning one of the European competitions?
Well, what do you mean? Because Man City have got every chance of winning the Champions League.
Okay.
Yeah. And Man United have got every chance of winning the Europa League.
Well,
So, what's the question?
The question is, what percentage do you give an English team winning a European Championship this year?
95%.
Whoa, nice. There you go.
Whoa.
That's not bad, Don.
Whoa.
Don, did you ever see someone get hurt in goal celebration with everyone piling on top?
Never seen that before. I tell you what I don't like, when I see these players score goals and slide on their knees, I'm always thinking that's an ACL. That's an ACL waiting to happen. I've never seen anyone get injured from a pylon.
No.
We call it a pylon. We call it a pylon in the northeast. I think in London it's called a bundle.
Oh.
But
In Cornwall, it's Christmas.
What about the south?
what do you call it then? What do you call it over there? What do you call a pylon?
No, a pylon is
Bundle.
what you call it. I think that's fair
Yeah,
enough.
no, but I say pylon down here, and everyone goes, "What's he talking about, pylon?"
Stevie, I'm
What's he on
thinking,
about pylon?
who is the Arsenal player? Steve Morrow?
Steve Morrow.
Steve Morrow, wasn't it?
Oh,
Steve Morrow.
Yeah.
After the cup final. Well, the game was over,
yeah.
and he jumped on Tony Adams,
Yeah.
and Tony Adams dropped him, and he landed on his arm and broke it.
Gas and air, wasn't it? It was gas and air and everything.
Where are we now?
Oh, yeah.
For Ali, who in your opinion is the greatest non-Brazilian, Argentinian, South American footballer of all time, excluding yourself?
Good Lord. Teófilo Cubillas from Peru.
Don,
Good enough.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah. That's
Hey,
right.
Kubia scored the free kick against Alan Rough, so he must be pretty good.
Don,
Alan Rough played for Scotland, by the way, in goal.
This is well before your time, Dan.
Don,
Yeah.
Don, as an English-born Scotsman,
Yeah.
did you ever receive any grief from your Scottish-born countrymen on international duty?
The odd little bit, but we had Neil Sullivan, we had Matty Elliott, who was at Leicester at the time, three English-born lads who were playing for Scotland. The boys were all right. It was more the tabloids up in Scotland. They were a little bit negative, and then they realised what sort of type of play you're on. You give 100%, and then you score a few goals, and Scotland win a few games, and then you're all right again. But you get a little bit in the dressing room, but that's normal.
Just to break it down, Ali, but if you weren't good enough for England, you then go through your heritage and then decide whether or not you can play for other places like Scotland.
No. Don't be cheeky, Daniel, because when England played Scotland, Kevin Keegan asked if you could take one Scottish player and put him in the England 11, who would you take? Myself.
Oh my God. Honestly, what?
Hey, I'm just answering the questions here, Ali.
He just wanted to tell a story. Yeah, because Kevin Keegan said that I was the best. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Carlos Valderrama as well. Asperilla. I mean, I can come up with names if you want me to.
Final question. It's the big one for you, Don.
Oh, no.
Could you eat a burger that had fresh cheese that wasn't melted?
No. Because there would still be an element of it getting warm and then starting to melt if I didn't eat it in a hurry. No, it's just a no.
No.
I'm not a cheese man on a burger. It's not me.
No, it's not happening.
No, nah.
But
Unless there's money involved. I mean, if you offer me money,
Why would I pay you to
I'd do
eat?
it.
That's like Stevie getting people to pay for him to lose weight.
if you put a grand on the table, I'm doing it.
okay, but a plain burger he would eat.
A plain, yes, anything with melted cheese he doesn't like, unless it's a lasagna or other things.
Chili sauce, yes, I'm all over chili sauce.
Stevie, what are you having for dinner tonight?
You know what I'm having for dinner tonight, Thomas.
What
is it?
A nice burger, a nice shepherd's pie, something like that?
No, tonight, no, I'm having soup, some homemade soup.
Oh, lovely. Very nice.
Yeah, what are you going to have when you're hungry an hour later?
Stevie will be in bed by 8 o'clock.
0.
That sounds like you've got a lovely evening ahead of you, Stevie. Good
Very
stuff.
exciting.
Yeah, I can't wait.
That's it. Don, go and kiss your favourite twin goodnight. That is it. We'll be back tomorrow for more reflecting on Atalanta against Real Madrid. Plus, Borussia
said that was the best
against Manchester City. Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.